So, brothers and sisters there at the back, I suppose 2 years ago I came back from a visitation to Malaysia, so visiting our missionaries on the island of Borneo, and we didn't think much of Corona. It was talked about, but we didn't think much of it. We thought it would be like something, a passing phase, or something that would come and go. Now we know better, simple as that. I've not been out of Maidenhead or General, except for maybe to 1 or 2 European countries, but that's about it, for the best part of 2 years. So we've been missing this side of contact. As I said, we've been using social media, which has been great, but it's not the answer. To meet you physically here, to learn your names, especially those of you who are students, and I've crammed them, so I do know you now, your names anyway, but I have to get to know you as well. But the thing is, it's better, it's always better to meet each other like this. So this has been a wonderful time for me, a time to be part of a group who has a well-established ministry here within the East African area, both here in Kenya and in Uganda. So we've been through a lot. The last 2 years has also shown us a lot as well. I can't speak for East Africa because I haven't been here, but all I can say from where I've been in my little office there, and it's a little office in London, would be that there's been a great common spirit, a great common attitude amongst people who have really come together because of this virus that has invaded our society. And it's something we must not lose, simple as that. I think the corona or the virus has shown us different ways of communicating, yes, but we must not lose that interconnectedness, as I always speak about, being connected to each other. Whether we're living in Karamoja at the very top or Lamu at the very bottom. It's wherever we are connected. And this assembly allows for that connection, and I'm very happy about it. So as I wrote in my last newsletter, or my last message to you, there is hope. Despite all we've gone through, despite the ups and downs, despite the visa regulations that some people face coming from Kenya, despite the corona, the new Omicron, despite all of that, gentlemen, dear sister, there is hope. There is a possibility. Never give up on that. If we sit back and sort of say, let the virus take us, we cannot put our lives on hold. We cannot put our ministry on hold. We cannot put ourselves as individuals on hold. We have to somehow continue, but being prudent as well. There's no point in jumping into the fire and getting burned when you can avoid it and do something else or do it another way. So it was in that spirit that when I wrote to you in the last newsletter, I wrote to you about the theme of our chapter, our forthcoming chapter, that they may have life and have it in abundance, have it to the full. That's what we have to work on, having life. Joe mentioned, I think in his first contribution to us, that we are life givers. You give life. I give life. Pope Francis is so clear that the life that we give is not only written in books, or it's not a result of going to university, or a result of an academic qualification, or even our enthusiasm within ourselves, but it has to be written on our face. You have to show by your very self that you are a smiling evangelizer of the gospel, of the good news. So if you go around, as I've said many times to our students in Nairobi, with a drawn-out face, then people are not going to get attracted to you. I certainly won't.